So the Asus AC68U wireless router, aka the best wireless router that I've had so far, and I'm sure you've seen it a lot on this channel, I'm gonna have to replace it with a newer model. Why? Let me give you some context. This is my current network. My primary wireless router is an Asus RT-AC68U, which I've been using it for more than 6 years now. I also have another one, but a T-Mobile version, which is running the DDWRT firmware, and I'm using this one as a repeater bridge to mainly connect some wired devices to the network, including my desktop computer. And of course, occasionally some wireless devices too, especially when I'm in the backyard. Just as a side note, the DDWRT on this hardware has created a rock solid repeater bridge here, and I'm absolutely loving it. It's been even a lot more stable than when I was using this device as an Asus repeater. Maybe that could be the subject of another video. Now let's go back to our network. In my network, as you can see, the 5 GHz Wi-Fi is only used for the clients. For example, for the TV, laptop, tablet, and those kind of devices. The 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi, on the other hand, is only used for the backhaul connection between the routers and not for any clients. Recently, I started noticing some issues when I wanted to stream some videos on my TV. For example, sometimes I got connection errors, sometimes the quality of the video was lower than what it was supposed to be, and sometimes everything was alright. So it looked like there was intermittent connection or speed issues. At this point though, unfortunately, I didn't have enough evidence to be able to pinpoint the issue, because it could be the TV itself, the connection between the TV and the wireless router itself, or even the internet connection. But later I realized I had similar issues on this computer too. For example, the YouTube videos would not load very smoothly, the pings to 8.8.8.8 would drop a lot, and overall the network connection was not very healthy. Although this was very irritating, at least it helped me to narrow down the issue a little bit further. Because at least now I knew the issue could not be the TV itself or the 5 GHz Wi-Fi connection between the TV and the router. Because this PC, which was using a different route, was also experiencing the same problem. So at this point, the issue was kind of narrowed down to the router or the internet connection. So what I did was to connect a computer directly to the modem and then ran some speed tests, played a lot of YouTube videos, and sure enough, there was nothing wrong with the internet connection. Yep, this wireless router is actually the one that is causing this problem. Sort of. When I logged into the router, it took a long time to load the setup page, which was not normal. But after the page was finally loaded, then it didn't take me that long to realize what exactly was going on and where the problem was. As you can see, the CPU usage is around 100% most of the time. And unfortunately, the situation of RAM is not that much better either. This, in fact, could be a recipe for disaster, because when a router is just too busy and already using all its processing power, then obviously it cannot do any newer tasks seamlessly, and packets might drop, connections might drop, and overall it could result in intermittent connection or speed issues, which is exactly what I'm experiencing. Sometimes though, this very high CPU utilization could be because of a bad or faulty firmware. In my case, however, it wasn't, because I tried different Asus WRT and Asus WRT Merlin versions with no luck. I even tried another AC68U router, and using the same configuration and settings, I had the same problems. So how come the CPU utilization is that high then? Well, it is simply because I'm throwing so many tasks at that router. I'm pretty much using almost every feature of that router, and I keep using more and more as my network and my network requirements grow. I have 25-ish clients connected to that router, and most of which are network intensive clients. For example, some of them are constantly sending and receiving huge files to a hard disk drive that is connected to that router. So my network requirements after more than 6 years finally outgrew the capabilities of that amazing wireless router. For that reason, and because now some of my clients are Wi-Fi 6 capable, I'm gonna look for a well-deserved Wi-Fi 6 replacement for the best wireless router that I've had so far, which I guess is not gonna be very easy. So in the next video, I'm gonna share with you how I would go about buying a new wireless router. Basically, based on different budgets, we're gonna look at the options that are available and see which ones are probably better than the other ones. And hopefully by the end of the video, I'll buy one. So if you're interested, definitely make sure you're subscribed so you would know as soon as that video is ready. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it and share it if you think others might like it too. I guess that was all from me. The other Behfor just had a word with you for a minute, so I'm just gonna let him continue. Thank you very much and I'll see you soon. Hello, hi, hope you're doing great. Just wanted to quickly let you know that I'm creating a knowledge base, a KB for this channel in the form of short videos. So in the KB, I'll be explaining some basic computer networking terms, especially the ones that I think are useful and kind of necessary to know in order to understand the main videos of this channel better and easier. For example, I just overheard that he was talking about using a repeater in his network, but he never mentioned what a repeater is or how is it different from an access point or even a wireless router. So that's the kind of information that you will be able to find in the KB. So check it out if you're interested. In fact, in the very first episode, which is ready right now, I'll be talking about modems, but more videos will be coming soon. Thank you very much for listening. Please stay safe and we will see you soon.